Hey guys, what is up? This is Yannis and I'm super excited sharing this video with you because as you already know, I'm a PhD candidate and I know it's hard. I know it's painful and I know that sometimes you literally feel like you're gonna lose everything you have in your mind. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna share with you 3 productivity principles that are scientifically proven to help you to become the best version of yourself. These principles help me to supercharge my productivity and be able to tackle every single assignment, task, report, deadline during my PhD studies. So without further ado, let's go. The first productivity principle is the Pareto principle, or as many people also like to call it, it's called the 80-20 rule. What it says is that 80% of the actions that we put will give us only the 20% of the results we're after, whereas the 20% of the actions that we're gonna take will actually give us the 80% of the results that we're after. Same thing happens, with all the money in the world. They say that only the 20% of the population possess the 80% of the money on the world. Therefore, what I want you to do is every single day to find really specifically what are the 1 to 2 most important and essential tasks that you need to tackle first. Do them first, start with them, focus on them, hustle on them, and then do all the rest if you have the time. Because many times, we procrastinate into doing emails or into doing things that are not so urgent and important for us right now. For example, personally, I only check my emails twice per day. One before I go for a lunch break and one more time before I leave the office. This helps me to be focused on all my work, all the important work that I have to do, and the emails come second because they won't give me the results that I'm after. Same with you. Focus on doing your lab first. Focus on doing your literature review, on doing the modeling, on your simulation. All those things should come first and everything else follows. The second productivity principle I want to talk right now is the Parkinson's law that says that the work expands so as we feel the time available for its completion, alright? And what does this say is simply that if you have 2 weeks to finish something, you will need 2 weeks, whereas if your deadline is 2 days or 1 week, you will have it done faster, alright? Let's be honest with each other right now. Do you remember during your master's degree or your undergraduate's degree what we all did, and basically I'm also, guilty as well. We were waiting until the last day, the last minute, the last second of the deadline to submit our report because we knew that the deadline was ending then. So we didn't have to hustle before that so we can have something faster done. But I want you to try something else. The next time that you have a deadline, or maybe for example when you're writing your literature review, instead of taking all the time that your supervisor asks you to complete it, for example 5 months for your literature review to be done, I want you to separate that into small digestible chapters and put a deadline to yourself, let's say 1 chapter per week, and every single week hold yourself accountable into finishing this chapter by the end of the micro deadline, as I like to call it. By doing that, trust me, you will have all your literature review faster created, finished, and then you will have time to review it, adjust it, readjust it, take the correction from your supervisor, and actually have the best literature review possible in your thesis. Doesn't this sound great? The third productivity principle I want to talk with you right now is the Pomodoro technique, which basically is the process of breaking your work into chunks. Alright, so what you're gonna do is that you're gonna start by separating your work day into smaller chunks, which will be like that. 25 minutes of work, followed by 5 minutes of break. Then 25 more minutes of work, followed by 5 minutes of break. And when you finish 4 Pomodoro cycles, I want you to take a 20 to 30 minutes break. Now, what we did with that is that it's scientifically proven that this will help you to have more productivity because you will be more energetic, you will be more relaxed, you will be more calm, and basically you won't lose your mind during working and hustling with your everyday tasks in your PhD journey. So these were the 3 scientifically proven productivity principles that I want to share with you because they literally change the way that I work every single day. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite and how you're planning to apply that into your PhD journey. And of course, stay tuned because on my next video, I'm gonna share with you 4 productivity apps that I use on my desktop every time I'm in the office, and this helps me to do all the things that need to be done on the best way possible and be more focused and actually schedule everything the best possible way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon.